Remember all the factual historical texts that our forefathers left for us? One of the things in that text said, beware the standing army within you, for it will surely destroy you. Yeah. Well, we now know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the standing army against the people is law enforcement. Now, the bootlickers, they're not going to understand this because they just want to go along to get along. But I'm telling you, you're cattle to them too. And your day's coming, back to blue till it happens to you. And I promise you, the nefarious activities that are about to start occurring, even more so than ever before. But I'm an anomaly. It kind of blows law enforcement away. Because for whatever reason, Flock can't grab me. Yeah, I'm invisible to them motherfuckers. It like glitches every time I come around. It's kind of weird, but kind of cool at the same time. I guess I'm like Neo. I know it's kind of corny, but it's truth. I guess I'm kind of like Neo from the Matrix. Wow, that's fucking weird, but true. I don't hate all law enforcement. IMAX. What I do hate is exactly what our forefathers warned us about, is exactly what's happening right now. And none of you Americans are willing to see it for what it really is, and the few that are being ostracized at levels unprecedented ever in the history of America. Right now, we have over 5,000 law enforcement agencies that have deployed the flock camera systems, which is a total, wrecked, and undeniable violation of your constitutional, God-given, unalienable rights. They are the standing army that we were warned about. Warrantless surveillance at the most unprecedented levels ever in the history of America. And they don't care. And it's blatantly obvious those who we elected to represent us for our best interests don't give a fuck either, because they would have been stopped before they ever got started if they really gave a fuck about our constitutional rights. On top of the fact that every motherfucking law enforcement officer I've ever met, now mind you, I got a few friends that are cops, that are decent guys, but honestly, the very second they put their hand on that book, raised the other one, and swore an oath to the United States of America's Constitution and keeping our rights secure and free from harm's way, the very second they took that oath, they proved to the world that they were deceptive and a liar. Yeah. So the very second that they became law enforcement officers, they became deceptive liars. To start their career on a note like that makes you wonder what the fuck. Flock and the use of flock by law enforcement is the standing army that we were warned about, America. So I'm not telling you to abide by the mask up laws or rules, policies that they put in place, but I myself wouldn't put a mask on. I myself wouldn't put them glasses on that prevent cameras from identifying you with their new facial recognition, like the Chinese kumquats across the pond. I myself wouldn't tell you that it's time to rise up. I myself wouldn't tell you that it's time to cut down every one of those fucking cameras and crush them. Every one of them, not just 2 or 3 in certain locations. I wouldn't ever tell you to do that, because that's wrong, right? I myself wouldn't tell you to stop and cut the cords. I myself wouldn't tell you, make sure every fucking one of those cameras come down. I myself wouldn't tell you to short circuit every fucking tower you see that runs all those cameras. I myself would tell you to be a good law-abiding citizen and not do anything like that. No, I wouldn't tell you it's beyond time to rise up, because then you wouldn't be the good law-abiding citizen that every American wants you to be. Yeah. Flock of the 5,000 plus law enforcement agencies that have deployed it is the standing army our forefathers warned us of, America. And it's beyond time that our representatives do something about it, because I wouldn't tell you to snatch our representatives up out of their seat and handle it yourself because the powers that be refuse to. I would never tell you to do that. God first, baby. Keep smiling.